What's up, guys? Brett Okamoto from ESPN here to discuss a little bit of UFC 267, which is rapidly approaching from Fight Island in Abu Dhabi. Plenty of narratives to discuss, plenty of fights of intrigue on this card. Of course, in the main event, you have Jan Blachowicz, the light heavyweight champion, taking on Glover Teixeira. You have Khamzat Chimaev coming back for the first time in 2021. You have lightweight Islam Makhachev taking on the Savage that is Dan Hooker, taking this fight on short notice. But for the purposes of this video today, we are going to take a deep dive into the interim bantamweight championship fight between Petr and Cory Sandhagen. This fight coming together when Aljamain Sterling, the defending 135-pound champ, was physically unable to take this fight against Petr, so the UFC electing to create an interim championship. Very, very intriguing stylistic fight between these two, Jan and Sandhagen. So let's take a closer look at the numbers behind this fight. As always, all of these stats, all of these figures provided to us by the good folks at ESPN Stats Info. Here we go. There have been 24 interim title fights in UFC history. This will be the fourth interim title fight in the bantamweight division, which will be the second most in any division behind the 7 that have happened in the heavyweight division. This will be the first UFC title fight in which both combatants are coming off a loss. Let me say that again. This will be the first UFC title fight in history in which both combatants are coming off a loss. Petr Yan's 7-fight win streak is tied for the longest ever in bantamweight division history. Jan lands 6 significant strikes per minute. That's the 3rd highest rate in bantamweight history, but it's only just slightly ahead of Cory Sandhagen, who ranks 4th in bantamweight history. When Jan throws, he usually hits his mark. He has connected on 52% of his significant strike attempts, and that is 5th highest in the history of the bantamweight division. Jan's aggressive and accurate striking has led him to the 4th best significant strike differential in the division's history, compared to Sandhagen, who ranks 10th in the division history. But Sandhagen has also shown the ability to pour it on wherever the fight takes place. In his most recent fight against DILLASHAW, he landed 126 strikes from distance. That is the 10th most by a bantamweight in any single fight. But of course, Jan can fill up that stat sheet as well. He landed 194 significant strikes against Jose Aldo in their title fight. That's good for 2nd most in a bantamweight fight all time. Petr Yan has been the much more aggressive grappler. He averages over 2 takedowns per 15 minutes, and that's compared to fewer than 1 by Cory Sandhagen. Jan has also proven to be the more efficient grappler. He has the 2nd highest takedown accuracy in bantamweight history, and he's tied for 8th highest in UFC history regardless of weight class. Jan's grappling defense pretty good too. He's successfully defended over 90% of his opponent's attempts. That's the 4th highest takedown defense in bantamweight history, and tied for the 8th highest in UFC history. Cory Sandhagen, on the other hand, not bad numbers, but not nearly as good as Jan. He has a 65% takedown defense and 44% takedown accuracy. Well, we know Jan hits hard, and the numbers back that up. Jan's 9 knockdowns are tied for the most in bantamweight history, and averaged 1.2 knockdowns per 15 minutes. That is the 3rd highest in the division's history. But if we're talking about highlight reels, don't forget Cory Sandhagen's flying knee KO of Frankie Edgar in February. That happened in just 28 seconds. It stands as the 2nd fastest flying knee knockout in UFC history and the 6th fastest knockout in UFC bantamweight history. So although Jan has an edge in a lot of these numbers, take a look at this one. Jan has a 53% finishing rate in his MMA career. It might surprise some of you that Sandhagen's is higher. He has finished 64% of his victories in his MMA career.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.